And Pete Hegseth, if he's listening to this channel right now, I got two words for you. You. I'm gonna say it one more time. You.
Okay, I didn't hear him the first time.
I didn't. Yeah, thank you for the second.
What did you say, Larry?
What was it?
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
I don't even know where to begin.
Exactly.
Let me say, first of all, if you serve this country with distinction, I love you. I thank you. Call us. There is a crisis. You swore an oath. What does it mean when your commander-in-chief is telling you to go against the Constitution? What does it mean when you have a leader in the body of an allegedly drunk Pete Hegseth, who is basically telling you to do whatever? Yeah. Did you watch any of this madness today?
I'll be honest, I saw some clips, but then it was very difficult. And then I just asked my producer for the Foreign Report. I was like, can you please go through this thing?
Someone else
take
this.
Yeah.
Okay, let me be honest. I ain't watching either. I'm watching clips too. It's like we got to protect our peace as our peace is literally being stolen from us. 71-minute speech Pete Hegseth gave. I don't know how he stood there in Quantico, Virginia. They called all of these generals, and there's a picture of the generals. And some people have their hands in their head. I mean, their heads in their hands. Some are looking like, what the F? A few black generals, And Trump said he's going to meet with each of them and decide on the spot whether or not they should be fired. And I wonder what criteria he'll be using, because he's not going to read their background or whether they have Purple Hearts or whether they've served with distinction. I think he's just going to do a visual look over. You're too black. You're too brown. What's your last name? You're fired.
Yeah. Do you have a MAGA hat? Because there could be a black general with a MAGA hat, and then they're it.
Yeah, no, that's very true. That's very true. I would love to hear from people who are serving right now, and I think you're right. I think there is an indoctrination when you get sworn into the military.
Sure. That
you have to follow orders. But I remember Nazi Germany. That was the thing that they said at the Nuremberg trials. Like, we were just following orders. Are you gonna be that? Are you gonna do that?
There is if 6 years ago, I remember saying to some friends, America's in a 100-year decline. And this tracks. All of this tracks. I think this is it. And I think I've said this on the show before, but we could go down quite a bit and just be still the number one-ish country or the number two-ish country, right? And that's not going to mean we're like Iran, but it's going to impact a lot of people. It's not going to be pleasant when we're number two or maybe even number three.
Okay, walk us through that, because your family fled fascism or a version of this to come
religious
to
fascism. Yes.
The American freedom, promise to live through something that looks very similar.
The thing I always go back to is every time I'd be some sort of political upheaval, I'd ask my mom, like, it's still better than Iran, right? She says, very much better than Iran. And I said this last time when he won again, I was like, well, it seems like they're trying to make it like Iran. And she's like, yes, it seems like that. And that, I think, is the problem when you have people that are trying to control this flavor of authoritarianism, right? This isn't – I tend to distance myself away from the comparisons to the Nazis because the Nazis were organized and coherent in their hate and in their vile. These guys are more chaos agents and incompetent and still with the same level of evil.
This
and
is why.
No, wait. I don't want to split hairs on who's a Nazi and who's not.
No. I'm saying something. Yeah. Go ahead. Continue. Finish your statement. But you're wrong about it.
For me, that I'm just trying to say is the competitive authoritarianism, which is what I call the flavor of authoritarianism that we're going through, is what we're experiencing right now, where there is a constant legal, quote unquote, legal justification that they'll do, or they'll make an argument, or they will turn the wheels of the administrative state against people like Jimmy Kimmel, or they will do things like bring all these generals together and evaluate them, because technically, if you look at the books, they are well within their rights to do these things.
Oh, yeah,
but it
yes.
is authoritarianism
Okay.
at the end of the
Here's
day.
why it's worse.
Okay, I'm open to this.
Okay.
I'm open to this.
So Nazi Germany, there's no Nazi Germany without Jim Crow South, United States.
I agree.
Okay, Nuremberg laws, they came and studied,
Yep.
brought in some of the leadership of the United States. There's no apartheid without Jim Crow South. In the chaos is where they win, because the chaos is not compute. The Nazis were almost too organized, right? You can plan against organization. You really can't plan against chaos because you don't know what the next move is. So as people waiting for the Democrats to do something, yes, we all want someone to do something, but what is the something to do when it's whack-a-mole for chaos and crazy? Who planned this man's going to stand up there for 71 minutes and say, I told Pete Hegseth we should use some of these dangerous cities. So Chicago, which is beautiful, by the way. Chicago's one of the most beautiful cities in the summertime that you could ever. It's one of my favorite places to go in the summertime.
That was a nice qualifier.
No, I'm saying they're calling it dangerous. It's not even in the top 10.
Is it not beautiful in the wintertime?
No, it's cold as hell. It's one of the coldest places. Nobody want to be that cold. Poor Jussie Smollett. Anyway, put that over there. His brain was frozen. He said, we're going to use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military. Now, here's the other problem. They have these people in the brown shirts with the masks on that we don't know who they are. There's no names. There's no badge numbers. We don't know who these people are. They're not even, are they military or are they brown shirts? What is happening? And we have no way of knowing who these people are and who's training them for what. So he says we're going to train them that big cities with an incompetent governor. Pritzker is not incompetent. Anyway. He also said that if they spit, we hit. And he's asking the drill sergeants to be more violent. It's already a problem in the military with a little bit of violence, a little bit of rape, allegedly. I've read some things. There's already some bad behavior going on. So now you're telling them they can do whatever and there's no recourse for these poor soldiers who will be brutalized, especially women. Oh, but they don't want women. So this is going to be interesting. So you only want people like Pete Hegseth who can't even do a pull-up? Are y'all serious right now? Like, what are you training these people for? And it feels like they're training them to do something to the rest of us. And so Pete Hegseth gave this whole speech talking about warrior ethos, and he is recovering. And matter of fact, let's play some so y'all can hear what the hell.
To remove the social justice, politically correct, and toxic ideological garbage that had infected our department. To rip out the politics. No more identity months, DEI offices, dudes in dresses. No more climate change worship. No more division, distraction, or gender delusions. No more debris. As I've said before, and will say again, we are done with that shit.
Let me on the climate change point. This
I
man.
I wrote the same thing down. I said climate change. What?
When generals plan military campaigns in West Asia, throughout the world, wherever they're doing it, they look at climate change. They look at how the climate has changed to determine what risk it poses to their soldiers. So climate change worship is not worship. It is good planning. It is good strategic military planning. You dolt. This man, if I was president, I would rename every toilet the Hegseth. I would make it a military requirement that you'd say, instead, hit the head, hit the Heg. Okay? Every sanitary pipe would be a Hegseth. It'd be a Hegseth would be what you call the sewage in the federal government. That's what I would do. I've been thinking about this a lot.
Oh, I see. And I'm not mad at you. Comedy's gonna get us through. I don't know. This is disconcerting though.
Garrett, this is real. I'm running for president.
No, are you? Okay. Hey, I'm here for it. I would vote for you over whatever we have right now. And I think you're a little unhinged sometimes. Anyway, so here we are.
You need it.
Those children have mellowed you. Maybe there's a possibility. He also, Trump said that Canada should become the 51st state, which tells me that you plan to invade them. Is that yes? Yes. Halfway through this speech that neither one of us watched, he said they want to be part of it. Canada doesn't want to be part of it. That's a lie, because they've been having a hard time up there in Canada, as you know, with tariffs that you put on them. What are we talking about? This is absolute lunacy. God bless the people who are serving right now. Y'all just went into the military for some stability, for some money to go to school. You wanted to, build your portfolio. You wanted to travel and see the world. You ain't want to have to serve this. And unfortunately, because if you're black and you have hair follicle issues, they're trying to get you out anyway. They don't want any black people in this military, and we don't know who's on them in them streets right now in ICE. We don't know any of those folk.
Did you see that video of the delivery guy getting away? Clearly those ICE guys are not in shape. Clearly they're not runners.
They couldn't catch a man on a tiny bike running with a bike.
He ran with
the bike. And wait, he used another biker as a pick, set a pick for him. He went around that guy, and they got on his bike, and if they could play that Keystone Cop music, and they couldn't catch him, and they just looked winded.
Benny Hill shit.
Oh my God! I want to laugh about it, but I feel scared a little bit in my spirit that something's wrong.
Are you Antifa? Can we say we're Antifa?
Antifa. It's anti-fascism. Anti-fascism.
I'm
against fascism. Are you against fascism?
Uh-oh, here we go. Wait, is that a knock on the door? Is that the government?
Yeah, come get him. What's his address? He's all right. Yeah, it's going to be the Red Scare. All right. God bless our troops. Let's go to Aisha.
Already. Here we go. I'm excited.
We're going to go straight in because I want
to
hear from people. I ain't served, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it should feel bad that a person that had 6 deferments for bone spurs is telling you how you should be getting roughed up in the military because we're not training them hard enough. You ain't even served, Mr. 2 left feet. And shout out to the people with actual bone spurs, because I have sympathy for that. Aisha, I'm sorry, in Florida. Hi.
Don't be sorry. It's fine. Hi. Excuse me. Very flustered. Okay. So listening to what you guys were talking about, I'm honestly at a point where I'm trying to calm myself down, because it feels like what I'm hearing is that not we, because I'm not in there anymore, but our members of our society are being asked to attack their fellow human beings. And this honestly makes me think back to when I was reading Howard Zinn's A Power That Governments Cannot Suppress. At this point, I would genuinely urge anyone, especially the melanemic people who are looking to be allies and looking for the ways that they can help, reach out to, because as members of the military, you're not really allowed to engage in politics. So it's really important to reach out to the people that you know and make sure that they remember that these are people. This is not like just a war theater. These are people. These are your neighbors. These are your friends. These are people's loved ones. I think that if people can hold on to their humanity, we can get through this. But at this point, I really feel like it's going to come down to that aspect of things, of bring who we are.
Yeah. I said those.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was sorry. Aisha, did you serve? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. I was in the Air Force.
Thank you for your service. And I have a question for you. Is it normal or was it standard for at the end of Pete Hegseth's speech for there to be silence? Could they have clapped, or were they supposed to not clap and not say anything?
I mean, sometimes at the end of like commanders' calls and different things, people may applaud, or you might. There are times people would respond to what a commander was saying. I think that the silence, again, I didn't say this. I didn't watch this speech. I don't know if I could have tolerated it. But my hope is that the silence means that it was a very sobering moment.
Yeah.
And a very serious one. That's my hope. But
yeah, the silence sounded not like acquiescence, but like, what the F?
Yeah.
Like, is this for real? Yes, I echo Cena's thank you for your service. But you're saying, Aisha's saying something. We have to remind people that we're people. We have to remind those people that they're people, the people in the military, as this president has told the generals, that if military or police vehicles are hit, if we're out there protesting, and if any of the military is hit with bricks or other objects, the officers should do whatever the hell they want. Do whatever the hell they want. If you spit, we hit. He said, you get out of that car and you could do whatever the hell you want, because those people are, you can die from that. So what is he giving them license? Because there were rules, you have military rules of what you could and could not do to one another and to foreign folk as well. There's no more rules. There are no more rules of engagement. You can do whatever you want, and there's no recourse. And you can be brutal if you're a drill sergeant to the people that you're training. And military training looks very difficult, and people should be tough. But we have a head of war, I think that's his new title, the Secretary of War, who can't do a pull-up. I always, Cena, we both run businesses. And there's not a single thing in any of my businesses that I can't do. I would never ask anybody in my business to do something that I can't do, that I'm not willing to do, that I haven't done myself at a level of excellence that I know that if, God forbid, they're not there anymore, I can take, I can run the boards, I can do. I don't know that Pete Hegseth was an outstanding soldier.
I don't think I don't know why. I don't necessarily want to make this a requirement, but if he talks about killing and warrior, all that stuff, but I don't think there's not a confirmed kill that he has in action. And so, I think I would, if I was him, I would probably ask those guys that have taken a life to see if this warrior thing is really appropriate at the end of the day. Because from the guys that I've talked to, they don't necessarily want to live this way, right? It's difficult.
I think about the tattoos that he has on his body, and I think that with the proper body in front of him, he has no problem taking a life.
Yeah. Oof.
Aisha, thank you. Let's go to Larry in Dallas, Texas. Welcome to the Karen Hunter Show. You're on with Cena. I wanted to say Hegseth.
Wow.
Cena Ghaznavi. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Out of pocket for that shit.
I am. Yes, I apologize. That was a Freudian slip. Hello, Larry.
Miss Hunter, Cena, how y'all doing?
Good.
Let me say this. As a 20-year retired Air Force veteran, to hear that clip of Pete Hegseth sitting up there briefing those generals, listening and channeling my late Black Eagle, God rest his soul, listening with a third ear, it's almost like he was telling those 800 generals, you know what? Enough of this shit. Enough of the gays, the dykes, the N-words. Enough of that in our military. So and Pete Hegseth, if he's listening to this channel right now, I got two words for you. Fuck you. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fuck you.
Okay, I didn't hear him the first time.
I didn't. Yeah, thank you for the second.
What did you say, Larry?
What was it?
Sorry.
What? Just
what was
repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Broke up a little bit.
No, I was saying the last part or what I said
That's
earlier.
okay.
We're just playing with you, man. We
I
got
love
you.
us.
No,
oh my
message
God,
received.
Larry's serious, man. He is not playing
adorable.
with us today. Larry, we were asking you to say it again so that people can hear it in the back and the front and every place else.
Yeah.
I feel everything. I heard you. We heard you. We were just, being us, Cena and I. Thank you for your service. Thank you for calling today.
And we agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hegseth told the generals if they don't agree with him, do the honorable thing and resign. That's what he basically. If you don't like it, get the F. And I don't think I've ever seen a person in that position cuss and stuff. Like be so unrefined. Like he's so unrefined. He's such trailer trashy. He's giving trash. He's so not dignified.
It's fitting.
And you're leading a group of people who are just amazing. I don't know, signing up for this. Of course, in the midst of that, there are folk who signed up for nefarious reasons, I'm sure, to get the training.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will